Nearly 566,000 people in Colorado have a life-threatening food allergy, and 100,000 of those are kids.
And many of those with food allergies rely on epinephrine auto-injectors, EpiPens. And those pens deliver a quick dose of adrenaline in case of an allergic reaction.
However, the medication can be costly. Plus, EpiPens do expire and need to be replaced every year. And that is why Colorado lawmakers are hoping to cap EpiPen costs. Thank you for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Shannon Ogden. Glad you're with us. And tonight we're going to begin with our political reporter, Megan Lopez, who is going in depth on what this EpiPen bill will do and the arguments for and against it.
For being just 14, Jackson Pugh is really responsible.
I always have to read the label on the bag.
He has to be. Jackson has a severe allergy to peanuts, and he knows all too well a single slip-up can have life-threatening consequences.
In terms of allergic reactions, I have had an incident once, and they administered the EpiPen.
One piece of candy caused that reaction, so Jackson carries around an epinephrine auto-injector, but it's expensive.
We spend about $300 to $500 every year per kid on EpiPens.
And his mom, Carrie, worries about that because, well, Jackson and his sister are still just kids.
What if he drops his backpack or steps on it and breaks that pen?
Without insurance, name-brand EpiPens cost around $690.
It now costs 43 times more to buy an EpiPen than it costs to make an EpiPen.
That's why this year Colorado lawmakers have introduced a bill to limit the cost of these auto-injectors.
We believe that those who are trying to access life-saving medication like EpiPens should not be subject to unlimited price gouging and monopolization.
House Bill 1002 would cap the cost for a 2-pack of epinephrine at $60. It also creates an affordability board to help families that can't afford the medication. But critics of the idea say this bill won't solve the root cause of the issue.
As a whole, we are against any kind of artificial cap on products.
Brandon Arnold from the Colorado Association of Health Plans says the bill will lower costs for the uninsured, but that it will just move to health insurance premiums instead.
Even though a small segment of the population who needs EpiPens are immediately being helped, all Coloradans are then taking on the additional cost for that.
And he says high deductible plans with health savings accounts would have to reach their deductible first before qualifying for the cap due to IRS rules.
Health insurance carriers want to reduce premiums. That is our overall goal.
But he doesn't think this is the way to do it. Still, for supporters,
I'm alive because of epinephrine.
These pens are life-saving. They just don't think that security should have to be so expensive. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
The bill passed its first committee hearing unanimously today, so if it does pass the full legislature, the cap would kick in next year.
And this isn't the first time Colorado lawmakers have capped prescription drug costs. Going deeper tonight, back in 2019, lawmakers passed a similar law to tackle insulin prices. 2 years later, the law was updated to put a $100 cap on a person's entire 30-day supply of prescription insulin. Last year, Congress passed a $35 cap on copays for insulin. However, it only applies to Medicare beneficiaries who are 65 and older, and that measure would have applied a $35 cap for all patients with private insurance. That part was stripped from the Inflation Reduction Act by Senate Republicans.